Welcome back, everyone.
You were loud and you were scary.
I hate
frankly,
that you guys
Jenny
always do that.
was gonna say it.
You guys, I did it once to make fun of him.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Better off better. You were saying it so
Better off
slowly
better.
that was really teaseful.
My name
Jenny.
is Jenny.
I'm Chris.
I'm Sam, and we're the Better Off Better gang.
And we're the Bobs.
This is our show, and you're listening to it.
Chris, I'm wondering, what is Better Off
I was just gonna ask, aren't you wondering what Better Off Better is?
I was also wondering if you were gonna ask him what Better Off Better
Well,
was.
let me tell you, Better Off Better is our competitive cutthroat journey to self-betterment. Every week we embark on a new journey of self-improvement, things that are in theory supposed to make us better people, sometimes physically, sometimes emotionally, sometimes financially, all over the place. The commonality is that they are in theory all supposed to improve us as people. Sometimes they're weird, strange things with no backing that maybe you've never heard of and are odd and sound like they won't help you, or that are based in spiritual hokey pokey, but we do those. And then sometimes they're things that are medically backed, professionally backed, doctorsly backed. We range all over the place. It's good fun, friends.
It is.
Every episode is split off into two parts. Part one is before the week begins. We come at you with the thing we're going to be doing for a 7-day span. We talk about that thing. We hit you with some fears, some thoughts, all sorts of things like that. And then part two, we return with results. We hit you with details from the juicy experience, and then we end every episode off in the most brutal, competitive, cutthroat way imaginable. As stated, we declare a champion of the week and a loser, a Sammy of the week. Because if you're not trying to get better than your friends in life, then what the hell's the point?
Right, Chris. You could say that we're getting healthier in the least healthy way possible.
That was so smooth, Jenny. Oh my God.
Wow.
This is Better Off Better. Was that clear? Probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Amazing.
All right.
Let's jump into the thick of it. What the hell are we doing this week? Jenny or Sam, somebody tell me.
Jenny.
Well, guys, yeah?
Yeah.
We're doing, I don't know, what are we calling it? Darkness therapy?
It's
Yes.
kind of our own twist of different things all kind of categorized.
It's a little mishmash.
Let's just call it dark sleep therapy. How
We're
about that?
blank statementing it with dark sleep therapy.
Dark sleep therapy,
Now,
DST.
dark sleep therapy, I know you guys are wondering. I could see the curiosity, a light in your eyes.
Yep.
Dark sleep therapy is a mix of a medically backed recommendation to sleep in total darkness with no lights, roughly an hour or so before you go to bed, and our own little twist on it with some white noise added in there.
Yes, because another thing that intrudes upon sleep is sound. And so we kind of did our research on different practices of things that are going to be cut out / added. We're going to go over those in a hot sec, but we're clumping it all together and calling it dark sleep therapy. A Better Off Better original,
Very
you could say.
creative and quite frankly impressive of us.
Quite frankly, I couldn't be more frank
Did you say
in saying
quite
it
frankly?
is.
You
Nope,
said
I said
quite.
exactly the right thing.
You said
quite
quite
frankly.
I said quite.
You said
crate.
You said crate.
Oh, well, maybe you guys
crate.
have like lumps of something in your ear, maybe
I
like
don't
dirty,
think-
dirty
you got
muck
lumpy
or
ears.
something.
You
got
Well, maybe
lumpy
you guys were
ears,
crawling
so-
around in the muck before this because maybe you guys don't have anything better to do. I do.
Swim in the
And you
muck.
put a Q-tip in, listen closely and sensually next time I speak so I don't have to repeat myself and you guys look stupid with your eyes at me right now.
Let's get back on subject, bitch.
Okay, let's go over the specifics of our dark sleep therapy challenge, shan't we?
Shall we?
We shall.
We shan't. Okay, Jenny, you start us off. Hit us with some details about the fears, the things that laid our paranoia of this subject, about the actual light portion of
I'm
things.
actually a little bit terrified about this right now, so here we go. All right, so there's a lot of different things that sleeping with light on in your room specifically is shown to cause. So studies have shown,
Studies? Whoa.
studies everybody, that exposure to room light before bedtime can shorten your melatonin duration by around 90 minutes compared to dim light exposure. And exposure to room light during unusual hours of sleep suppresses your melatonin levels by more than 50%.
Suppresses?
Yeah. Now that's significant, guys.
Wait, do we want more melatonin or less
You
melatonin?
want more melatonin. That's
Going to
what,
sleep.
That's what regulates your sleep. So
Of course.
higher light exposure during bedtime hours or unusual hours, as they like to say, decreases your melatonin duration and the amount, like your melatonin levels. So
Well, I like to have the lights off anyway because I like to have the lights off while I'm melatonin.
and
Yeah.
he always boning if he in bed, am I right?
That's true.
yeah,
That's true. I like the lights to be on because like I don't even like anything could happen. Anything could go anywhere. Sometimes it's not even it's just me. But I shut those lights off and no one knows
Usually it's
anything.
just him.
Yeah.
Almost always it's just him.
Anyway,
So-
melatonin.
Yeah.
So that,
melatonin,
along
yeah.
with the introduction of blue
Why
light
would you say
emitting.
that it was just me? Because that's like a rude assumption that I'm like alone in the bed.
No,
Well,
we
no.
said that you felt he's alone in the bed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, no,
cool.
you just came out
You
really
see the
insecure
video,
though.
but-
Yeah.
I feel like you just
I
came
send
out-
you links every time.
My issue is the giant mirror I have above my bed often will bounce the lights that I do have back onto me.
Yeah, because I know you spent a lot of money on those lights, and like
yeah.
I feel like
They're like
just
football
sort of-
stadium lights.
Yeah, and I feel like they do become a waste, you know?
I need my shit illuminated.
Yeah.
My problem is that I'm currently sharing a room with like 4 or 5 other dudes, and they're very sick. It's like a hospital like thing.
He
Yeah.
lives in a hospital. He
Yeah,
does-
it's
he
like
says
what
he
do you
likes
ward?
to-
It's like a ward. We'll like shut the lights off, and no one knows what gender's what, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're all men.
Yeah,
That
because
you're
it's boys
living with.
only. But it's like when the lights go off,
It could be anything.
it could be anybody. It could be Brad. It could be Gary.
A wet hole could be a wet hole, you know?
Yeah.
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 A wet hole could be a butthole or...
A wet hole could be a rat hole. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and I do
so-
feel that their penises.
Anyways, so now with the new smartphones and stuff, there's a lot more blue light being emitted in
Yes.
general, and there's a little photopigment in our retinas that's more sensitive to blue light, and it actually is even worse than some of the other types of light, like any like room lights, which
I
room
have
lights
heard that.
do also affect it, but just not as much as blue light, and that's why there's like the blue light glasses, and people say you shouldn't use your phone before bed. So messing with your melatonin, and it kind of messes with your hormone balance.
What does?
No,
Blue light?
Having
balance.
lights on
Okay.
during unusual times really like it messes your hormone balance.
No, not my
up.
hormone balance.
Not my hormones.
Okay, which has been led to
Higher pitched voices and sissy men.
true, and also cancer.
Yeah. Oh.
I'd rather have cancer than be a sissy man.
Okay, that's a little. So, a 10-year study found that a sample group of over 1,670 women exposed to higher intensity light in their sleeping environment had a 22% higher chance of developing breast cancer than those who slept in total darkness.
What? How does that make sense? How does that connect?
So they're not 100% sure yet, but that's just, they've done a lot of studies on it, and this one was just the most prominent. It was a 10-year study on
Because
it.
the lights are on their titties.
Well, the researchers
lights?
blamed it on hormone disruption caused by melatonin suppression.
So what you're
but
saying
it could
is the
also
light
be
on the
what
titties.
Yeah, the titty thing. It
Yeah.
could
Okay.
also be.
Research also shows though that they were from Chernobyl, so that's unrelated. But
Yeah, it was hormone disruption caused by melatonin suppression and also Chernobyl.
yeah,
they
the
can't-
study was in Ukraine.
Yeah.
So
Chernobyl is on fire, so like, how are you gonna be sleeping in the dark?
They also injected.
wait, ready? Stand up, like middle-aged stand-up guy goes to an open mic. He's like somewhere in the middle of the country. He reads that fact, right? Starting off a little science thing,
yeah.
and then he's like, and that's 75% of research says, but 100% of my wife is a whore.
And one guy in the audience is like, ha!
No, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
she is a whore.
Let's make another soundscape. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, do that
this
again.
is
Do that
gonna
again.
be forever.
We're in the chuckle bun. We're in the chuckle hut.
All right, and here comes Billy Graham.
Hey, you guys can call me Bill though,
Okay.
not Billy. I was William when I was younger, before I married my whore wife. Ha!
Whore.
Yes. And anyway, 75. So they say this. Anyway, this study came out recently that 70% of women exposed to blue light at bedtime get breast cancer. That's too bad, huh? Yeah. Well, 100% of my wife is a whore.
Aha! I'm fucking your wife right now.
Probably. She's a whore.
Anyways, another study.
Thank you, I'm Bill.
Thanks, Bill. Anybody, listen to me, please. Another study, took,
Please welcome my whore wife.
another study took nude rats injected with breast cancer, and they
Okay.
they injected the blood of women who were sleeping in low light conditions and women who were sleeping in higher light conditions, a lot paired with blue light. And they actually saw cancer reduction in the rats that were injected with women sleeping in lower light conditions, and the ones who were injected with the blood of those sleeping in blue light conditions and higher light conditions actually saw no change in the tumor growth at all.
Huh.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't as funny as the horror joke.
I feel like the chuckle was better.
A really sad thing that this also means is that people working odd shift hours, like nurses who work night shift and people who often are working overnight shifts,
yes,
actually do have a significantly higher breast cancer risk than people who are women who don't.
That all makes sense. That's interesting. So, I mean, I've obviously heard the light
It also affects your immune system.
So we gotta sleep in the dark. Is your basic thing is healthy.
And premature aging and heart problems.
So depending on how I cut this up, TLDR that. So basically...
Premature aging, heart problems, higher risk of cancer, especially breast cancer, higher risk of depression. So
really, you should be the only one sleeping in the dark, because you're the only one with...
Men can get breast cancer,
breasts.
So let's not put a false fact out there.
That's
maybe pet cancer, babe. Look at these things.
You definitely... If out of all of us, I'd say... Your boobs are the most voluptuous.
Hey, thank you.
Feel these and then feel his.
Cheese. All right, let me do a blind test. Can I suck them? Can I suck them to tell?
I would recommend taking a sip.
I need to suck them.
Take a sip on my right one, though.
If you could lift it up.
Yeah. No, look at how much better mine are. Oh my god, no, I'm not doing that.
Sam's.
I'm not doing that.
Scales off. Chris wins. Ew, why are you spitting up? Did you want my other nipple?
Yeah.
All intrusive nighttime light is the culprit, or just
Not
blue
even
light?
intrusive, even if it's a dim light.
Right.
Stuff like that.
But it's just light in these other hours that are otherwise supposed to be
Nighttime
uninterrupted.
hours.
It's unnatural. Okay, and that totally makes sense to me. I just really like light in the room while I'm sleeping. I don't like darkness.
Why?
So-
Are you scared of the monsters?
I'm not scared of the monsters.
I usually have my PC on. So
They
I
are
can see,
there,
like,
though.
my-
They're definitely there.
They definitely do be there.
They're definitely
Someone's too scared.
I'm not scared of them. They're frightening.
I'm not scared of them. I just can't move because of fear because they're in my closet.
I'm not scared.
I hide
of them.
underneath my blanket because that's my force field.
The other
Monsters
day-
can't get in
The
there.
other day, my little toesies accidentally slipped out of the bottom of my comforter, but I pulled it back in really quick though.
Anywho, I definitely always have light on in my room while
That's
sleeping.
terrible for you.
I have either a TV playing or a screen next to me playing some sort of video because I need sound and light at all times when I'm falling asleep. Legitimately, the opposite of the article you just said, or I guess the bad things about the article you just said, every single thing I do.
Oh, it can also lead to weight gain.
Great.
Have you
Makes
recently
sense.
started having light? Because
Well, again, I did have to get a few new pairs of pants recently, yeah. Let's just move on, though.
I don't like light when I sleep. I love sound though. I need to have a video on.
I need sound.
Are
And
you-
I
do you
usually
keep
do
light
a
on,
little
though?
bit of light.
No, I normally don't have light on.
So
I
you're
normally-
usually in-
I normally have a
I'm
TV
not
show
in
going, but then
pitch black.
I normally have a TV show going, but it's on my phone, and I tilt my phone down, so I just have the audio.
But are you in complete darkness, or are you just in...
yeah, I have blackout curtains.
Oh, I'm not in complete dark. Usually have like my PC on, so the tower has light on it, and my keyboard has light on it. But I usually don't have like a screen light on.
I have a screen. I sometimes, if I don't have a screen, I will turn a light on, like a small portion of light, like a lamp, like a
He needs
nighttime
night
lamp.
light. He has a night
Because
light.
the
Did
monsters.
you call it a nighttime lamp? It's a night light.
I don't know. It's like an adult little lampy.
It's Captain America. The Captain America light.
Yeah,
It's
because I like
frozen.
superheroes, but it doesn't
I
mean
like
I'm not a
superheroes.
man. They're big guys. Yeah, Captain America's an adult. Okay, so as far as sound goes, our other side of this, let me hit you with some fearful sound facts. So basically, let me give you a one-sentence sum up of the effects of sounds during sleep according to Sleep. Sounds that are trivial during the day can become bothersome at night. Even if you don't fully wake up, noises completely affect your sleep cycle. So this is a long-ass article, but basically All forms of sound disrupt your sleep cycle, whether you wake up or you don't wake up.
I'm a very deep sleeper.
That doesn't matter though. It still fucks you up, like your REM cycles and the different portions of sleep that you get. You're in less deep of a sleep if sound interrupts you, especially when they're unexpected sounds. It affects your brain in negative ways. It actually affects your heart rate in negative ways. And overall, it affects like I said, the deepness of your sleep, the quality of your sleep, and then that will end up resulting in much more daytime stress, bad skin, bad brain capacity,
Why are you pointing
headaches.
at me when you're saying all these things?
Well, you have all these flaws wrong, or you figure maybe you're not sleeping enough.
So does it like cause cancer like mine does, or is it like just
Of course,
stupid
there's
shit?
yeah. I mean, this is a little more of a factual article, but cancer is a known.
Do you not hear about the rats with the titty cancer?
Literally, not getting enough sleep is linked to like everything.
I
They
think
say
so, mine,
that
but
you
just
like
a
will
little
just
less.
by default live like 10 years less time if your whole life is filled with shitty sleep. Jenny,
Can I just say that I hate this podcast.
why?
It's making me think that I'm gonna die so soon.
Oh yeah, well there's
Yeah.
a likely
Everything I
chance.
do is apparently wrong. Like I don't.
That do be how life is, you know what I mean? I'm the
Yes.
deep one. You know that I've been taking a little break from being deep, but that do be how it is.
Like a 21-year break. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. No, at one you were quite deep, I'll say. Deep up inside that poo-tang, am I right?
There's one type of sound that is good for your sleep, and that is white noise. Any sort of like created sound from a sound machine.
Literally, are you a white noise machine? Because you're literally putting me to sleep.
True.
It's because it
Blocks out other noises.
it creates
I
a
thought.
frequency that your body gets
So I
used
thought
to.
right.
Yes, and so then
Interesting.
when other noises happen from a distance and shit, it kind of filters it out more easily because your body has a sound that it's kind of cycling. So that means this week we will be shutting every single light off, every screen off, anything that puts light into the room we sleep in, and shutting all forms of sound off, except if you want to, a noise
White noise.
machine. And I think we should actually force that. Let's say we all
Oh, I have a
use-
fan. I have a fan. That's kind of works?
Fine.
Because
Yeah.
I don't think it should be like campfire type white noise. I think it should be like
Does Shark Tank count as white noise if I just watch an episode?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I'm on season 6.
Can I?
7.
Season 6. Oh boy, every
Kevin
season,
O'Leary
season
be
6.
like?
Every season 6.
Every
Kevin
season-
O'Leary's on it.
That's so true, Jenny.
Every
That's
time
honestly.
Kevin O'Leary comes on the screen, I'm like, sex.
Literally. Oh man, again. Amazing. It's set. That's what we're freaking doing.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
About everybody's favorite segment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Ah, my dear, it's like the monsters.
Initial fears. Let's talk things we're afraid of, things we're not looking forward to. What the heck are we thinking about this week, Jenny?
So my initial fear is I very often, I use my phone in bed before I go to bed. Every single night I'm
Not
on my
this
phone
week,
in
bro.
bed.
Yeah.
So I'm
Maybe
a
did.
little
Talk
worried
past
about
tense.
like that and just not being able to sleep. I
Mm-hmm.
really I can't sleep unless I am hearing voices. Like I like people talking. I usually
I think
listen
we
to
all have that
podcasts.
exact same
We
thing.
love.
I
I love watching, I love listening to a TV show. I love having the show
I
going
need-
on and turning my
I'm
back
just
to
not
it.
able
Mine
to
is
sleep.
like more specific than that. I need conversation to be happening in the
Yeah.
background when
Me
I'm falling
too.
asleep.
Me too.
I hate music. I hate like
Me too. I can't
just
do music.
blank sound. I like just people talking.
I just put on a podcast.
Podcasts are great if it's 2 people talking to each other or 3 people talking to
I
each
listen
other.
to
Better
this
off better.
podcast.
I listen to this podcast as I fall asleep. You should too. Keep us streaming as you sleep every night.
Yes,
Okay.
actually, listening to everything is bad except Better Off Better has been proven by scientists that it's
cure
good.
cancer.
Yeah, there are
And
rats. There are rats
everything.
that they played Better Off Better for rats
Yes.
with breast
And they
cancer.
live
That
forever.
they live for. They haven't died
They
yet.
have never
It was.
died.
They
in the
recently
60s.
cured a
Uh-huh.
whole ward of cancer with just Better Off Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listening.
So
At night.
yeah,
Cool.
cancer actually doesn't exist anymore because of us.
Thank you to Better Off Better. Anyway, moving
All
on.
Stream us while I sleep.
I think this is the perfect time for me to voice this fucking complaint that I have.
Go ahead.
That happens every time I sleep. There's never a good time.
We're here for you.
I have a TV show. I have a background TV show that I watch most of the day. and then at night I also have it playing.
Yes.
Netflix or in every streaming service needs to just, after you watch one episode, needs to automatically skip through the opening sequence because it wakes me up every fucking time.
Because the volume difference is
volume
ridiculous.
difference is absurd with the
Yes!
opening
Your
sequence.
Netflix doesn't skip past the.
Because
It
it
has
happens in the middle. Yeah, it happens in the middle of it.
Mine just skips it now. It
Oh,
starts
only if it's
after
the start. No, he's right.
Yeah,
he's
no,
right.
mine's no. It's the opening sequence and then the thing.
You
So-
just need to pick a better show then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pick a
whatever.
different show.
Yeah, sounds like
They-
Jenny outsmarted you.
It's
Yeah.
always so fucking loud and it wakes me up again. But I need the show. So I either have to turn over and wake myself back up to skip the intro, or I have to be woken up by the fucking intro.
I'll do YouTube sometimes, and that's a real gamble because some videos
The
are so
ads-
much louder than other videos.
Ads in the middle of them?
Oh, dude, you don't even know. You do. You said it. We
I
both know.
Yes, I hate it.
That's
I just
crazy.
do podcasts, so they're pretty consistent volume.
I've been just doing Shark Tank, so it's really perfect. The perfect mix of all things. Definitely, if I could free plug anything, shout out to Mr. Wonderful.
Nope, don't plug that. They make so much money.
No, they
Don't
need
plug
our help, and this is our help. Shark Tank's pretty cool. Great. Yeah, so definitely we have the same fear on that one, and you guys not as much as me, but I also like something playing. I usually watch it until I fall asleep, but I just like light in the room because straight darkness makes my eyes do funny things, and I don't like that. So that's why I like light in my room. So I'm definitely afraid of both things, of my mind wandering into dark places and light not existing and making my eyes get all scary and weird. I'm just actually kind of frightened this week.
I'm really hoping to like this one. I'm hoping that I'll get used to it and enjoy it because I would like to stop sleeping with lights on. I've been trying to do less. I don't play videos anymore. I'll just play audio and I try to do that, but I do use my phone in bed. I do have my PC
Well, you always
light
listen to the
on.
sounds of porn when you go to bed.
Yeah,
which is
and I don't
interesting.
like to watch it. I do just like the sounds.
Yeah.
Whether I'm sleeping or not, just all the
Yeah.
time I have it.
Yeah.
And I have a headphone
actually-
over here actually right now.
It's like your white
I
noise.
agree. No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I do want to like this because
porn thing?
it's literally yes,
Oh no!
obviously.
Like okay, yeah, the liking part.
Because
yeah.
I would love to like it, but I feel like I don't want to.
I'm really-
like
I don't wanna like it at all.
I love how I sleep. I love how I sleep. I love having that. That's one of my favorite parts of my day.
I was just gonna say that exact
too.
thing.
I do like
look forward to
how it
getting in
sounds.
bed and being able to watch the thing I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm hoping so. If this goes
this
well,
sucks, is what I'm
my
saying.
ideal right now would be
Killing yourself and not having to do this.
I'm hoping to like the no lights at all, and then maybe I'll keep playing audio
keep playing audio.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like after this, that's kind of what I'm more hoping to get out of it. I'm just hoping that I'm able to sleep with no lights on.
I literally need like Emma. Literally, for my girlfriend, she bought me headphones that are like a headband, so I can sleep with them on. For my birthday, because I normally play audio out loud when she's over. That's disrupting to her sleep. So I have a
Impressive.
headband. I have headband headphones that I
Yes.
listen to.
I got
over.
Jenny a gym membership for her birthday and a recipe for low-calorie pizza.
It blocks everything out, and then
and
you
you
just
can
have
just
the show.
listen to the porn.
Yeah.
Okay, I maybe would like that. It's
Yeah.
like kind of like
Oh, really?
hot.
Because you just kind of make
Because
fun
it's like
of it.
it's like a blindfold and the porn sounds, you know?
Yeah,
So
That's
yeah.
fine. There's one thing we can agree on.
Does she like tie you down to the bed too? Is that like
I
part of
sometimes
it?
wake up and I'm tied to the bed.
That's,
Not for
I
sexy
like
stuff,
that.
though. That was another passive-aggressive thing because she doesn't like... He gets, like, snuggly
jacks
at
off in
nighttime.
his bed.
I like to snuggle, and she don't have that.
She doesn't like snuggling past touching time. When touchy time
It's a
passes...
5-minute window every 5 months. It's the 5-5 rules.
All right.
Okay, yes, this definitely brings us right along swiftly, smoothly, sensually
humiliation.
to everyone's favorite segment, the public humiliation.
I'm so ashamed. Don't humiliate me. Don't look at me. It's so public. I'm gonna humiliate Chris because we all have a problem with it. I think that Chris has the biggest problem with it because he has a very large TV and he puts the volume very, very loud.
Blah. I get to scream at me.
How do you sleep?
Without remembering. It's so loud I can't even possibly think about who I am and what I've done.
Yes.
I will say that that's a big reason that I need sound.
I don't like sleep thoughts.
I don't like to
sleep
be
thoughts. I
alone
don't like
with
being
my
there.
thoughts.
Oh, sleep thoughts.
Whenever I'm not talking to someone, I I have headphones on.
That's why
I hate
I think white
being
noise is
alone
going to
with
be an
myself.
issue for me. I feel like that's not enough to keep the thoughts away.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna ask me to start looking at a mirror when I'm going to bed too.
True. Well, I do have a mirror. So.
Yeah.
Hang me a ceiling noose if you're gonna do that to me.
I'll humiliate Chris because he really does sleep in such bright lights. It's
I definitely will back you up and humiliate Chris. By the way, this segment is our chance to publicly humiliate someone that we think's gonna do shitty this week.
I'm gonna humiliate myself because
Really?
I really
improvement.
Sam impression? You doing a Sam impression?
I never do that.
We high fived.
Oh.
We should do it a few more times.
Hey Jenny, you.
Alright.
All right.
2 hands. No, both at once. Both at once. Ah! He hit me in the tummy. Grr.
Sam, you want a high five?
No.
Like in a neutral area?
No.
Okay, so Sam humiliates Sam, Chris humiliates Chris, Jenny humiliates Chris. Sounds like one person is more of an asshole.
Yeah, someone who has no shame or
I'm
like
terrible
thinks that she's
about
better
it.
than everyone else.
I'm terrible about it, but you're worse about it.
I'm quite bad at it. I really will back you on this. I should be ashamed. Okay, end things off with
Favorite segment.
Yes.
It totally works every single time.
Totally
Works
such a
every
successful
time.
segment. This segment is actually kind of shifting completely this episode. Let's just all play one last example of what we listen to whilst falling asleep.
Okay.
This could be fun.
That seems good to me.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, are you also listening to Son Fuck Stepmom Porn Sex Video?
Mine's loud moaning pog teen rides dick cowgirl until orgasm and cream pie, actually.
Mine's Son Fuck Stepmom Porn Sex Video.
Ah.
I think that was a good last call, everybody. I think.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Wow.
want a three-way
I think
handshake for that? Do you want to just?
For the listeners, the hands are touching all three. So nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Oh, he's holding.
now
He's gripping.
okay.
He's gripping hard. He's not letting
Consent
go.
has been lost.
He's
Consent-
gripping. He's gripping.
Cannot find the consent.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening,
Yes.
supporting us.
We'll see you in 7
We
days.
will see you in 7 days. Feel free to pause, do it along with us, try this out. I think this is a really good one health-wise.
Yep.
So I would really
We'll
suggest
see.
you guys try it out. It was 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We will return as dark sleep
that's
therapy
the end.
connoisseurs.
No, that would be the end. When I go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then
7,
it snaps
6,
into the next.
5, 4.
It snaps into the
No, it
next
needs to be
day.
fast. No, it
It's
needs to be faster.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then, no, you don't.
No,
need to
no,
clap.
you don't get
I'm
clapping.
clapping.
I think
Mine
she's got
is
it.
the end, and then
Yeah.
we jump to the 7 days.
All right, ready?
Completely agree.
And then you'll just cut it there.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Bye.
7 days later.
Welcome back, everybody. I personally don't like Chris's facial hair.
I'm a fan of it.
That's just my
I dig
opinion,
it.
though.
I dig it. I think he
it's
should grow
ugly.
it out.
I think
I
it's
know, I think- no.
quite patchy. It's unfortunate.
It's not patchy. It's very
it's
full.
Just, it's unfortunate.
It's just very thin.
It's unfortunate.
I would say.
I'll say.
But I feel like you just let it keep going.
Did you guys like dark sleep? I thought we were.
Oh,
It's dark therapies.
you don't even know what you're
No, but I don't know why you did that to
Well, 'cause
start.
I don't like it.
I didn't even ask
I just
though.
wanted
Is
to
like
voice
this
an
does
opinion.
not having audio playing affect your facial hair? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's supposed to
with
grow
you?
out shittier, I think.
I like it. I like it. I think you should keep growing it out.
Well, that's because it's stronger than yours.
I think that's offensive.
It's like
Well,
you're
we're-
aspiring to be a
I don't
slightly
think
less
Admitted in
shitty
2 seconds in.
versions. Anyways,
And you've offended me.
dark sleep or
I
whatever.
don't know about ye, but I feel negative.
Negatively. It was right
Oh,
there. It was
dude.
right there.
Everybody shut up. Negatively.
No, don't put it in.
I'm gonna-
Don't put it
I'll
in.
fix that. I'll
You
fix
can't
that.
fix it.
No,
Don't fix it.
remember that rhyme I did? The one that ended,
Nope.
right? That was mine.
None of them have ever ended, right?
We voted that we do like my beer. That's awesome. Now let's start things off.
I'm not a huge fan of Jenny.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I too
Look how-
don't like Jenny. Indubitably T.
Actually.
Point to me, Jenny.
Stop, too many rhymes.
No, but you stink.
Too many rhymes
I hate
already.
you.
It's already too many rhymes.
Let's swim.
Swim right along.
I wasn't gonna say swim. I wasn't gonna say
Okay.
swim.
Let's
fine then.
dive right on in.
I was
Let
gonna
me-
say
let
that.
me say
I was
one
gonna
more
say
thing.
dive.
Before we start, let me say one more thing. I think that you saw me put on a black shirt and you put on a black shirt, and I think
Yeah,
it
I
looks
think you're trying
uneven
to-
and bad, actually.
Yeah, I think that it was like a really poor idea.
decision.
This is
making.
the thing, though.
Poor
Is
decision making.
you do will one day when you're in hell and the devil stands next to you.
That's awesome. That means I'm in a position of power if I'm right next to the devil. That's incredible.
No, but
That's
you're...
Honestly,
awesome.
Jenny, good for you.
Thanks. You want
No,
to
wait.
Yeah. Thank
You don't work together.
I've made it. Really.
No, like
I've
you're
made
his...
it.
It's like you're...
Why would you be
I'm like
sitting
an
next to the
intern.
devil?
You're his employee.
That's incredible.
No,
Why would I not want to be?
I feel like you didn't even let me finish. It was gonna be bad.
No,
Like
that
real quick,
sounds
no, real
awesome.
quick. Do you think there would be
yeah.
do you think there would be room for like progression?
There definitely.
No,
I'm
what- I
kind
feel
of
like
an
looking for
upper
someone
level
who's there
sort
for the
of
long
intern.
haul.
I feel like you're schmoozing
which
for a
I
job right now.
definitely
It's a
am.
bad thing. Don't schmooze.
And I am in a position where I am allowed to take people on if you would like to.
No, dude,
Oh,
come on,
obviously.
come on,
that
chill
line.
and happy with your boy.
Yeah, I'm kind of like second in command almost.
Can I come?
You want to float? No, dude.
Wait, but you guys are all
Chill.
going to hell.
You're gonna be like stuck in the middle or some shit. I don't think.
What? No, not the perg.
Yeah, dude,
I
you need
hate
the
the perg, bro. No.
Doug, you're meant for the perk. You're made for the perk.
I don't want to go
Okay,
there.
Wait,
So-
maybe you can like work your way up the Tory part. You're in the
No,
perg.
not tourism
Yeah.
perg.
No.
I hate it here, dude. It's like Times Square. I've been.
He hasn't been.
Truly.
Let me correct that. He hasn't been.
Okay, but I will.
He's never been. and
I'll
he-
go. I really will go.
You ever heard of Mega Hell?
Yeah.
That's where me and Jenny gonna be, dude. Top of
Yeah.
the pile. Dude.
What?
Mega Hell, the
No.
best would be in
Hell
regular
yeah,
ass
dude.
hell. Dude, with the
Mega
comments-
hell yeah, am I right?
You know, like the mosh pit part of like, but I'm up in my, we and Jenny, we up in our private booth listening
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Jay-Z.
we chillin'.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Private booth like the one Lincoln was in.
Sorry.
We already
I don't
did,
understand
idiot.
that reference.
Oh shit.
Sorry,
True.
I don't understand that. Who's Lincoln?
I know. She's European.
Like
Oh,
the
you mean
car?
Vampire Slayer.
Why would the car need its
Yeah,
own
dude.
balcony?
Come
dude?
on.
No, like the
Yeah.
park.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Too soon.
Wait, they're okay, right? Did something happen in Lincoln Park?
Too
Is
soon.
Lincoln Park not okay?
Pause
They're now-
everything.
they were bulldozed over. They're now a mini mall. They're now Lincoln's mini mall.
Lincoln National Park. That's a good bit. A little visual
I didn't
gag
think
or
it was
something.
that good of a bit. Anyways, how'd you guys
It's
sleep
sleeping,
this
right?
week?
That's what we're talking about.
Well, give me this, friends. Give me the goods. And those goods are a one-word sum up of your experience with our dark sleep therapy
I
this
always
week.
forget about this.
I got it.
Lead us off, handsome.
That was gonna be mine. He took it. I don't need to do one now because he took mine.
He didn't
What was
say
mine?
it yet.
Oh, so go ahead.
Tense.
I'd see that. I was.
You were going to
I
say
was
tense.
gonna-
I
no,
did.
tense
I
is
did.
actually stupid. I wasn't gonna say that.
Tense
one.
is interesting. Now I'm very curious. That's a good lead-in.
Thank
Okay. Mine was not tense. I'm going to do mine next. Hazy.
That was so
That's
stupid.
so-
No, that's a good word.
Is it?
Going to... We'll get there. We'll get
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay.
Hazy's
I
good.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Jenny?
Well, I had a fan on for a lot of it, which gave me
That's
some
not-
white noise.
This isn't a...
And-
Again, not a word.
Well, I think that overall,
Yes.
with the fan and such being on to get to give me the white noise.
Okay,
if you
you're
will.
gonna
This is like
be-
6th grade debate,
It,
dude.
You're going to be out of a job if you don't start
is.
following the rules
and
more.
It would be.
Yeah, 1 week it's gonna be, hey everybody, I'm Sam, I'm Chris, and I'm Jill, and it's gonna be somebody new that's not Jenny. Put your hands down before you. For the listeners who can't see us visually right now, our hands are placed firmly down below onto the wooden duck that sits below us. This wooden duck is where we swear our honor, our truth. Swear it with me, friends. I swear to tell the truth, all the truth. If I so hope and do lie, then I shall and will die. My parents will hate me, and those around me will hate me, and no one will date me.
Too late for you, am I right?
Okay, anyway, the honor is sworn. Hands off the duck. The truth has been told. If we lie now, we will be sent straight to hell. That brings us to the next segment, which requires our truth. That is Moment of Truth! Moment of Truth! Oh no! Moment of truth, our chance to declare our fuck-ups for the week. Please, everybody, let's go around a nice swift semicircle and tell your tale. Did you screw up? Did you mess up to our challenge? Sam!
I did great. I crushed it. I hated it, but I crushed it. Except for one night.
Yes! Yes! I was hoping you'd fuck up. That's awesome.
Me too.
Yes.
Why?
Okay.
Because you think that you'll beat me?
Wait,
Yes.
no, you didn't.
Sorry, you fucked up. You just said you fucked up a night.
For 10 minutes. I didn't do it the whole time.
Wait, what 10 minutes? What?
I went to...
I don't think he knows the challenge that we were doing.
Shut the... Maybe I was talking, though. That was crazy. On Saturday, me and my roommates went to one of our roommates' house for a pool get-together, and we slept on the outside in a tent. There was one point, one of my roommates, shall remain nameless, snored unbelievably, ground-shakingly loud. Like, insane. So I put my headphones on and I listened to white noise.
Wait a second. You were out in a tent, huh?
Yeah.
Where?
In New Rhode Island.
Like a suburban neighborhood?
Yeah. What's the issue?
Have you ever seen Pitch Black in a suburban
I
neighborhood?
haven't seen Pitch Black in a suburban
I also haven't seen Pitch Black in a suburban neighborhood. Not to mention cars driving by because there's no
We're in
doors
the
to
backyard.
protect
They have
you.
a tall ass fence. There was no light.
All right,
think it was that tall.
Let's just keep it in mind, and we can maybe
There was no light.
discuss it a little bit
You
later.
think that? Wait, where do you think? Where do you think? What? 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 It was mostly woods. It was not like super suburban.
Let's just say you.
It's Rhode Island. It's Rhode Island suburban.
You spoke 1,000 words, dear friend.
I did,
Sure
and I
did.
feel like I
Spoke
listened
a
to what.
picture worth of words, and
If
I'd like
I
you to
lose,
shut up now.
if I lose because I had to block out someone snoring, so I wouldn't
we'll
have
keep
that.
it in mind.
Which I'm saying, we'll keep it in mind. We'll just keep it in mind.
It's just that I removed all sources of possible noises.
The image is crystal clear. Let's just say, wow, I've never seen so clear. Must have gotten a
Dude.
new prescription because I see better than ever before now. My moment of truth, I did legitimately flawlessly. And I know, listen, I'm one to screw up.
I literally don't believe.
I've dabbled with screwing up in the past. I swear on God, I swear on my mother, I swear on myself. And you know how I value me.
Was there lights
crazy
out
how
in the other rooms or anything that you could see at all?
Jenny, my room was pitch black. You've seen my room that I'm in currently. I shut the blinds to the outside light, I closed my door, and that's it. There is no other lighting in that room. And I listened
Did you
to
do
white noise every single night. I went to bed at the same time every night. We'll get into that.
Doesn't matter.
Let's just say emotionally,
Okay, I think you're
kiss
getting
my
a little
freaking
too-
nards. I
This is
didn't.
the longest I've gone without listening to something while I've
Me
like,
too.
been
It
sleeping.
was absolutely
I
terrifying.
really hated it. I really.
Let
How
me
about
tell
you,
something.
chump?
I didn't fuck up a single night.
What?
I kicked Snoopy out of my room for the entire week. She didn't sleep with me one single night because I know that she snores, so I didn't want to have the outside noise. I shut my door all the way. I had my blinds closed. I turned my PC off, which I never do. There's a light on my fan, and I covered the light on my fan to make sure not even that. Every time I went to bed, I held my hand up in front of my face. Couldn't even see it. Incredibly, I did. I wasn't playing white noise, but I had my fan on. Even if it wasn't on me, I had it like faced away, so I had
the consistent noise, the consistent like hum.
You have a circulating fan. Did you have the circulation on?
Nope.
Fuck. Thought I had
No
her.
circulation.
I literally, if I lose,
I kicked Snoopy out of my room. That gives me points. I don't care what you guys say. I sleep with my dog in my room every single fucking night. She, the first night, looked so betrayed
Hey.
and so hurt.
I don't give a shit.
Can I say something else?
I didn't
Can I
incredibly.
say something about how I felt?
No.
no, we're moving on.
Because that is our moment of truth. When you can say it is in this next segment. This one.
Is my
Big hit.
favorite
Big
segment.
hit. This is.
Hey! Let's talk results.
It was all good, the three of us. The three best friends all sang it at once. So, jump to the beginning, jump to the middle, the end, the experience as a whole. Talk results. Tell me about it as a whole, Jennifer. Start us off.
I fucking loved it.
Ew.
No. Let me tell you something. I was terrified the first night because I have like a really hard time sleeping, and I was so terrified that I was just gonna get no sleep. I fell asleep so quickly, and I woke up so much earlier than I've ever woken up. I slept all the way through the night, which barely ever happens. I had weird ass dreams, but we can talk about that later.
Me too.
I
wanna talk
fucking
about
loved
the
it.
dreams.
I loved it. Like I wanted to watch something really bad.
I wanted to watch things
so
my
fucking
God.
badly, right?
Unbelievably bad.
Like, I usually save videos until nighttime and shit, but I was like, no, I just gotta do it for a week, but I really think that I'm really gonna try to keep with it, because I really fucking liked it.
At first, what it became for me at the beginning, jump into the beginning, it turned into kind of like, oh great, bedtime isn't fun anymore. I can't watch anything, I can't look forward to it. That's what it was maybe the first 2 or 3 days. Then I very quickly realized, oh my God, I fall asleep almost immediately. I have sucked at going to sleep the last year.
No, you always fall asleep.
No, I used to always fall asleep. I drink coffee late into the day, whatever. That screws me up. So I'll start watching something at night, and that. Wah you ass. Suck my wah. Suck my wah.
Whip it out.
No, I'm not ready.
that is wah!
I'm not ready yet.
His grandmother gave him that wah!
That's my grandma. But anyway,
Wah, wah, wah.
I did like it, but not in the weird kiss-assy way you said. I like it in a different way. Like, it is definitely so beneficial.
So much more time efficient.
I fall asleep so quickly. Going to bed means going to bed, and that has not been the case for me since like pre-high school.
I don't like for real. I don't think that's ever been the case.
And
for me.
oh my god, it blew my mind.
But
And
I didn't realize that's why I couldn't sleep. I literally think that's why I couldn't sleep.
I maybe kind of realized that, but it wasn't enough to actually push me to do it. But this week has been so eye-opening. Like, setting an alarm for the next day and then going to bed at a specific time, you're actually going to get that amount of sleep that you intend. That's crazy.
I woke up before my alarm almost every day.
That's the other thing. That's what I actually like. Like, yes, falling asleep
I've never
early.
had that, though. You wake up early? I've never, like,
No,
just done
I wake
that.
up early because I push myself to fucking wake up early. This has never been easier to get out of bed. I don't know if it's like some science or whatever that I like fall into a better sleep.
Like, people should be fucking doing this.
I think I actually was like
Most people do, guys.
No, they
no,
don't.
dude.
They don't.
No one has realized this yet.
No, shut up. Don't be
We've
stupid.
figured it out.
Don't be stupid. But people do. So many people watch things when they're in bed. Like, oh my god, dude.
To give you a little more deets from the experience, I told you, how my room was dark and shit. Great. That was very obviously good. The sound was a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
Having one regulating noise going through, I think, because my fear is just that my mind's like
Yeah,
when
but
falling
you
asleep.
couldn't zero in on it.
It makes it less, just terrifying.
It's like less empty and scary.
Yeah,
like,
the
think
darkness
about
is a
everything
little
that's
less-
wrong with you in your life
less
and every
pure.
conversation you've ever had with anyone ever.
Not having audio helped with that for you guys?
No, it
wasn't
wasn't not having
not
audio.
having
It was
audio.
having that white noise.
It's something to kind of focus on. The first night
Made my own.
the first night.
It's 8 hours of Chris going.
And I don't know about looping or anything. I haven't learned that skill in like audition.
So you're like
fucking 6 hours in.
And then you just hear,
you're getting thirsty.
Somebody like tries to come into the room. No, get out, get out. This is just my noise review because this is really beneficial for people that are interested in noise as a passion. White noise, day one.
Yo, what are you into?
95% of our
Noise.
audience is very, very into noise as a passion.
Yo, I have my own little workshop where I do noise. They just go in there and like,
I did white noise on night one. And I legitimately despised it. White noise was miserable. White noise, it's not that it's miserable, it's just
I didn't like it. It's
too
too much.
loud.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like, I hated white noise. Then I tried brown noise.
And then I sharded my bed all night.
Don't laugh, guys.
Brown noise.
Shout out to brown noise.
So it's legitimately just like a softer version of white noise, kinda. I don't know the actual scientific difference, but it's more gentle, definitely. Ultimately, the noise that I most enjoyed was a fan noise. I literally listened to a
Yeah.
digital version of a
Okay,
fan.
just get a fucking fan.
Well,
pussy.
I have AC, so wouldn't.
I just really want you to shut the fuck up so Sam can tell us his
Yeah,
experience
it's
because
true.
I care so little about what you're saying.
Totally.
Right now.
Okay, let's move on to Sam. A little bit of your experience, please, Juicy.
Don't say it like it was your idea
so,
to move on.
my idea,
So-
we
my
didn't
idea.
want you to
like
keep
I said,
talking.
I'm deciding now. Sam, your turn.
What was your turn?
Like I said, my word was tense. I've never felt so uncomfortable in my bed.
Oh, I bet you have.
I don't
No,
get
what do you
it.
mean?
Like, why?
It's actually, it's weird. He's a little guy, tiny torso. If you could see, it's hard to see in the video. Continue. So you never felt so weird in your bed.
I felt stiff. I felt tense. I felt like extreme anxiety.
Yeah.
The pitch black. I already been doing that, but I always had a TV show with like I had the show going on my phone and I had it tilted down so I could still hear the show, but I wouldn't
Just to
see
avoid
it.
thinking. So it's
Yeah.
like you're hearing something.
So I was hearing something. I had my fan noise on. You guys were like, "Oh, it gives you something to focus on." No, not for this guy. Everything. Just everything. Every human interaction I've had.
It all came back.
It all comes back. I hate it. I didn't sleep well at all. I was so anxious. I was like, and there's like, that the joke. It's like, oh well, don't think about a crocodile. And it's like, oh, you thought about a crocodile? I'm like, okay, Sam, you're going to bed. Don't think about that. Like, don't think about when you were in 8th
And
grade
then
and
you
you
had-
did
you
something
thought a lot
stupid.
about
And then I thought a lot about it.
crocodiles,
And then I'm like,
crocodiles and stuff.
When you killed the man in 8th grade.
yeah, when I killed the
Yeah.
guy.
It sounds like Chris and I are just kind of evolved beings who have less to regret in our lives. And
That's
you
probably what
maybe-
it is,
Yeah, that's
actually.
probably it. Yeah, I would agree.
I
So
think
wait.
the issue is just I've done nothing wrong.
Wrong. She's true. She is morally.
Sight toy
What's-
test.
Oh God. So you said you slept shittily, in your words
I
or
slept
whatever.
shittily, and
Did you not fall asleep quickly, or you just like woke up like shittily? How?
It took like an hour and a half to fall asleep for me.
That's terrible.
It took
That's what it normally does to me.
But it's usually at a show. That's rough in silence.
Yeah. Why do you think I started doing this? Because I would be like, anyway. I would be awake anyway, but having a show sort of had me something to lock on and something to not like, chase away the sad stuff.
Chase away the little
Chase away how much sin is a piece of shit.
Chase away the regretties.
Oh my god, Sam, you shouldn't have tied that one girl's shoe in high school because you thought you were being nice, but everyone thought you were autistic because you tied the shoe.
Yo, you touched at least on your word. I totally forgot. I said hazy because my dreams were fucking wild. So let's do like a little mini segment. Dream time. Okay. As brief as we can. Give me how'd the dreams go?
Did I tell you about my comet dream? Or
No.
Something destroyed the Earth, and I'm pretty sure it was a comet. There was a comet that was not supposed to come around that often, but it came around, and it came around more than it should have, and it kept coming closer and closer, and then aliens came out of it, and the aliens came into my house, and me and my dad, we were having a family party, and me and my dad ran into the other room and got guns, because my dad has guns, and he gave me the annoying one to
oh god, every dad has the annoying one.
Super fucking annoying to put the little bullets in that one. So he gave me that one, and I was annoyed. And then we tried to shoot them, and the shooting didn't work. It was a whole thing. It was really cool, though.
So the meteor destroyed the Earth, but it was actually...
It didn't destroy the Earth. It was about to. And it kept coming around, and it kept closer and closer and closer until the tops of the trees were burning and shit. So
that's crazy that your family decided to have a party.
Were your dreams clearer as a whole, weirder as a whole? How did they compare to your regular dreams?
I don't usually dream. I don't usually wake up and remember. I mean, I don't want to say I don't dream because that's
Do you have any sexual dreams?
All the time. Almost always.
Did you have any sexual dreams
this week?
Because
You did.
I did.
Okay, let's go to Sammy.
Wait, let me
don't
say
have
something.
Sexual dreams.
I was kind of hoping to. Is that weird?
I fucked everyone in Cinemonic.
You little whore.
Yeah?
That's so much more interesting than
all at once.
In one
We were all in
setting?
the lake. We were all in the lake.
One meal?
Yeah.
In the lake.
We were in a little lake, and there was a bridge over the top.
Oh my god.
And we all went underneath the bridge, and we all had sex.
It's the hike. You were fantasizing that the hike went differently.
To the top of the hike.
For the listeners, we went on a nice big hike as a group of friends the other day with masks, social distancing.
Company.
Yeah.
As a company, sure. Yeah. And Sam just twisted that into a sexual fantasy, and
Can you be quiet for a second?
I applaud it.
I really wanted to have one, just sort of make sleeping worth it this week.
Yeah.
So I listened to a sound.
Uh-oh.
There's one
porn.
What sound?
It was like
a brown note.
No, literally, if you look up how to have a sex
It's a
dream,
frequency?
tone, there's a frequency, and it worked.
Let's
I had sex with all you.
Why did we do 432 hertz?
What hertage is that?
I had sex with all of you, and
Give me the hertage.
Wait. So I had a dream that
you actually said that in my dream.
Listen.
I didn't have sexual fantasies. My dreams were, so sometimes my dreams will be reality, but with fun little twists and weird little things that happen.
Yeah.
And I generally remember my dreams. This week, they were completely movie plots, sci-fi twists of dreams, but I still had my crazy recollection of them in detail when I woke up. And I always do that thing where it's I'll remember this one, so I don't write it down. I wrote this down when I first woke up, so there's some grammatical errors, but it's basically a family friend, blank, sent me to a parallel dimension where Dig was a Costco-like warehouse communist empire, but Dig is a website like Reddit where you submit links and posts, but it was kind of popular before Reddit. Anyway,
we've been endorsing it this whole show actually.
And so they were in control of everything, and I was within that society. But then I had another one, which was legitimately, I was in this world where I was with all these tiny little people that I had to keep safe.
So a Don Quixote type of...
No,
sure.
Don
Horn
Quixote.
Here's a Hoe. Who?
Horn Here's a Hoe. Bro, I've seen that.
Ready?
That's the hardest part I've ever seen.
Ready? He was splashing, enjoying the jungle's great joys, when Horton the elephant heard a small noise.
Thanks.
That'll be $20.
And then, so it was very hazy, very strange, but I remember being in this world with these tiny little people, right?
Don Quixote style.
Sure, Don Quixote style, but there were these tiny little creatures.
Did you pee on their houses?
No.
Okay.
I had to keep them safe. It was me trying to keep them safe, and something kept taking them and killing them and hurting them, and I could not figure out what was happening. It was like
he woke up. There was a bunch of little like stick figure bodies on his pillow.
There's a bunch of little ants around him, and he's squishing them.
we were trying to solve this mystery. These things were dying. We couldn't stop it. It was heartbreaking, and I was so emotionally in it. And the dream ended with this crazy twist where it was me. I was the one killing and hurting these things. And I remember just this crazy
What's the
scene.
significance there?
No, you don't even understand. It was like this crazy reveal, like the best movie ever, where I realized it was me. It was the deepest, most intensive twist of anything. And I remember waking up thinking, oh my God. Like in such an emotional state because it was me. And I wish like it could be made into something. That's how good it was. But I remember being like, there's no medium that could accurately give you the emotional immersion that this story needs.
You needed to live it. Following that, this is, I'd say, just as good, if not way better than that storyline. Got a little dog.
Yeah.
He was all dark brown and had a tan.
Okay.
I don't know.
How do dogs have
And then there's a period and then it goes down 2 lines and it says tummy. But he didn't like the left side of the hallway wall. So I'm wondering if there's any significance there. And it goes down 2 more lines.
Okay.
And it says, found animal. And then it goes down another line and says, porcupine, rat, something else, animal. And that's it.
Wait, that's a picture of your bedroom wall. There's strings connecting little dots. So if nothing else, this shit screws with your dreams. You know, cut out sound, cut out light, and you definitely have clearer dreams,
Maybe some sex dreams.
more vivid. We'll say definitely more vivid. And,
I'd recommend that tone, guys.
and twistier.
I'm gonna listen to that tone.
You know what? Let's fluently sum up all these points, all these thoughts, all this experience very swiftly with
Good, bad, good, bad,
the good, the bad,
the ugly, and the
ugly. The good, the bad, the ugly. This is our chance to give you a nice, singular, simple, good, bad, and ugly for our invention of dark sleep therapy. The good, Jenny.
I think there was multiple goods. I think
Definitely.
one good was that just better sleep.
Better sleep. It's true.
More enjoyable.
That's the good.
Don't repeat me.
So better sleep as a whole.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah, I completely agree. That's the good. That's the overwhelming. Like all these things, it really does improve the quality of your sleep. The bad, it makes going to sleep significantly less fun. So it improves my sleep for sure, and I get
it's
better
just boring.
hours. But going to sleep is like boring. It no longer is like, oh, I'm looking forward to watching this thing in bed or reading this thing in bed. Your fun nighttime, bedtime, fun. No longer
Less
the fun.
nighttime.
Less
bedtime.
fun nighttime.
feel like-
Sam, the ugly?
The moments when you're not sleeping, when you're laying down and like before you fall asleep,
I do agree.
it is awful.
Especially for an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Yeah. I don't know how long it took you guys to fall asleep, but
Not
it took me
bad.
so long.
It was so much quicker than
So
it's
much
ever
faster
been.
than
And
ever.
I don't know why, because I have problems, like, a lot of the times I
Yeah.
won't
Yeah,
play
you do.
something. I have so many. But I won't play something, and then I won't be able to sleep, so I'll put something on, and that'll help. So
Yeah.
I don't know why
I
that
thought so.
worked.
Yeah, somehow it improved my
Right?
like time to sleep ratio.
So you're saying that it made you uglier as a person as well.
Yeah, I
Wow.
really didn't like it.
Being stuck like that would definitely be an ugly. So
I didn't want to go to sleep because I knew that this is what my like it was gonna be for me.
that is a solid good, the bad, the ugly right
I
there,
agree.
friends.
I
I
think
just
that
feel
was
like-
good.
Okay, the dreaded segment. The least of all my excitement throughout mine week. The biggest loser. The biggest loser, our
Get it fucking
chance
over with.
to
This
declare
is gonna be an issue, I think.
the weekly champion and the weekly loser, the failure, the Sammy of the week. Let's just quickly go around, see if this is easy perhaps, and vote for your winner and your loser of the week based on everything we've chatted about. Sam, start us off.
I think I fucking lost, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
So true.
Pretty
Who
sure.
won?
Not this idiot. Cause fuck you.
Is this politics again?
I mean, I just don't like your face, and you have
It's not politics, it's
and
just
you
your
and
face.
you have dementia.
So who's your official vote as the winner, the champion?
I'm gonna have to give it to Jenny
Why?
because it landed on the back. That means
It's a fucking dice flip
Yeah.
besides it?
it's actually it's a resin gummy bear
Yeah.
for me.
I vote Sam is the loser, obviously. Fucking loser, goes camping and shit on a week when he's supposed to be sleeping in silence in the dark. That's great.
I feel like camping would be a great place to
Not when
do
you're with a
this.
group of friends when you're in a suburban neighborhood.
Anyway,
Moving on.
Rhode
So
Island
Sam
suburb.
is
So like
the loser for sure. The champion, without a doubt, WOD, is Chris. Absolutely. We'll get to the argument in a second. Jenny, you're up.
Sam lost, unfortunately.
I have to
I
agree.
would love to say that you lost, but Sam lost.
Sucks.
I think I won.
Oh, well, since we have the debate over, we have a clear winner now. Let's just move right on. Jenny, you're the winner. Well done.
That is such unbelievable politic bullshit.
How is that
How's that
politics?
politics?
I
I
literally
kicked my
flipped a
dog out.
die. I flipped a
No,
die,
let me explain my
You get
view.
5 seconds because you already
Let
fucking
me
won because
explain
of
my
these
view.
voting
Let me explain
politics.
my view. Let me explain my view.
Go ahead.
He might
This is
change his
why.
answer.
This is why we need to get rid. This is why we need to get rid of what is the college, the college, the electoral college. So we gotta get rid of it.
Get rid of all colleges. No, because I want us to both explain because I think that Sam should have a vote. I think that he
Okay,
shouldn't.
I think we get 30 seconds to explain. Go.
I think that I went above and beyond. I kicked my dog out, which I've never ever done before. I felt so bad about it. I think that I tried really hard on something that I thought I was going to hate, as did you. I concede to that. But I think that I took so much from it and I'm going to keep doing it and I really enjoyed it and it's something that I never thought about before. So I think that I did a good job and I think that we both did a good job, but just from my perspective, I was the one that was part of it, you know? So I think that me kicking out my dog, I think that me kind of going these extra steps to cover my little fan light and just trying really hard to
Okay, that's enough.
to get in there,
all
and I
you
think
get.
that I did a good job.
That's all you get.
All right.
So you get 33 seconds because I let her go over 2 seconds, right?
Jenny hates noise in the bedroom. She hates light. She hates when I have the TV on.
That's not
She hates
true.
when it's loud. She
not
has
true.
slept in the dark all her life. She has no TV in her room.
Slander.
She's now
That's
acting like
slander.
this is a nice big new thing for her. This is not new for her. She's done this. She hates when I watch things at nighttime. She hates when they make noise.
I need a
And she
rebuttal
hates
after
the
this.
brightness of the TV. I am terrified of silence. I've told you this before. You know I can never sleep in silence. I've been doing this for years because I'm damaged too. But this was an eye-opening experience for me. I legitimately thought I was going to fail immediately and give up because I tend to. Let's also factor in that I often give up on things.
Let me rebuttal.
No.
Wow,
Give me a 15-second rebuttal.
I don't think you get another rebuttal.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's not true. I don't like when he blasts things, and I don't like having a 60-inch TV on, but I do sleep with light
55.
every night, and I do sleep with noise every night.
Can
So
you
that's
please correct that,
completely slander. That's completely slander. I sleep with light and noise every single night. I just don't like it when he blasts our 60-inch TV.
Okay. Anything you get? You want 15 seconds?
He doesn't need 15 seconds.
Ready?
She lies.
Not alive.
That's my rebuttal.
Not
All
alive.
right. The main determining factor. When you were each given 30 seconds, Jenny chose to talk about why she deserved it, what things that she did, and you chose
just
your 30
bashed
seconds
me.
to bash her.
He bashed
Because she's a liar.
I didn't
Would
lie.
you not bash a
I
liar?
didn't lie. I rebutted. I didn't lie.
In ancient times, they used to physically bash liars.
Put your hand on the duck and tell me that I don't sleep with light and noise on.
You don't like to. All right, listen. We both did great. Fine. You
Close.
beat me fair and...
You're not gonna handshake me?
Well, it's not fair and square, so I'm trying to think of something else. I'll shake you. Just because I want to,
never
though.
mind.
No, I'm shaking
No,
because
I
I
don't
want
wanna
to.
shake you.
This has nothing to do with
And-
honor. I love your hands.
Your hands are so fucking wet.
And that's a poor sport. I complimented yours.
That's fine. Yours are nasty.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just so much longer than hers.
This is the declaration of our trophy. The Sammy! This goes to our weekly loser. This trophy is a rotting sandwich that lies within a small cardboard box legitimately for, 19 weeks now? 20 weeks in the
19
making?
weeks.
19 weeks in the making. This is icky. This is gross. Sam,
Vicky.
you must keep this disgusting rotting sandwich with you to inspire you to be better this week because that's what our losers receive.
So sicky.
So, the Sammy this week goes to Sammy. Very poetic indeed. Those of you listening, if you would like to see the status of the Sammy, there is a physical photo in the description of whatever you're listening to this on.
Photo.
We update it every week with the physical evolution of this rotting sandwich. So go click,
Fantastic.
go check it out, baby.
That's gross.
Okay, amazing. Enjoy your Sammy. One final question we like to ask to end this sucker off.
Are we better off better or better off worse?
Ka-jam. Okay,
I'd say better.
definitely better off better.
Lower your chance of cancer.
Obviously, it comes with its downsides, but as a whole, it improves
it's
your quality of sleep.
healthier.
It is better for you.
You're the downside.
Are you gonna continue with it, Chris?
You're the downside.
Are you gonna continue?
Whenever I have to wake up at a specific time or I'm
So
worried,
you're not gonna continue.
I'm not going to do it every night. No, because I love watching things in bed. I think I will definitely be implementing this.
Solidifying my win,
When
in
it
my
is a
opinion.
specific time that I have to fall asleep and my sleep is important, which, technically it always is, whatever, I'm definitely going to implement this. Huzzah!
I think I'm gonna try to keep doing it.
I'd be impressed. Keep me updated.
It's just there was so much temptation to watch something.
Oh yeah. You?
Better
Sam?
off worse. I'm better off worse. Like I'm sure that there's a lot of stuff that it has benefits for, but
you don't
it really was a terrible week of sleep for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but I got a little hit of the self-loathies. And
You do have that hit.
I do have that. And not having audio really it didn't help with the non-self-loathies.
Yeah.
I wasn't like sleeping all good, and I was like, Sam, you're great.
Sometimes we'll pick you up to hang out, and it'll be like dripping off of you, the self-loathies. Sometimes you'll drop it on the table. We'll have to help you get your self-loathies
Sometimes
up.
he'll accidentally still have the noose around his neck.
Oh man, that's awkward. Do you remember that time you were literally dripping drenched in self-loathies
Yeah.
a few weeks ago?
Yeah, oh my
Oh,
god,
God, that
so
was rough.
full of self-loathies.
That was classic Sammy. There's a little consensus for you. 2/3 liked it. 1/3 despised it.
1/3 sucks.
Well-
we ate him.
That concludes.
You sound like my thoughts when I'm trying to sleep without noise.
Got him.
Alrighty, that concludes it then, friends. That is another episode of Better Off Better in the Barrel. Thank you all so much for listening.
Better
Thank
off
you,
barrel.
Bobs.
Oh, you guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching us right now, follow us on all the things. We're on any social media you can dream of, maybe. Just look us up. Look up either Better Off Better on everything or Cinemonic on YouTube under the network Cinemonic. Give it a search.
Yeah!
Find out all our links at betteroffbetter.com. You can email us at betteroffbetter@gmail.com if you wanna.
Email us.
Feel free to. Feel
don't.
free to.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to support the cause at its greatest and finest, the best way you can support this is rating us 5 stars on iTunes. Hit up iTunes. Leave us a nice, sexy review. 5 stars. We would be gracious and grateful and sensual, probably. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know us.
Sam will have another dream and maybe you'll be in it.
Leave us comments. We love engagement, whether you're watching us, listening to us, whatever you're on. We love to read what you have to say. That's amazing. We reply to everything. You guys rock and roll. Imagine that. See you all
See you
next
next time.
See you later, motherfuckers!
When we try.
Mo-fuckers? Yes.
See you next week when we try
Morning sun basking.
for a week.
I can't wait to try
Morning sun basking.
for a week.
For a week.
Next week when we
Morning sun basking.
will be good.
When we
Yeah.
Morning sun basking.
Amazing. See you all then. Follow us, subscribe, all the things.
All the good things. Bye!
Bye.
Before we go, there is one last matter.
A ginormous thank you is in order.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
And
yeah.
let's call it even like a sleek, sexy shout out.
Oh, yeah.
This is a shout out to the lawless.s on Instagram, aka Catherine Smiley Face.
Woo! Catherine,
Catherine.
smiley face. Thank you, Catherine.
Catherine, that is just what you did to our faces. Smileyed them. She drew some fan art of the Better Off Better
Guys,
trio.
this is wild. This has always been a dream of mine.
Catherine rocks, and so could you. We freaking love the idea
You
of...
don't yet, but you might.
You could work your way there. We love fan art. We just now have discovered officially we love it and demand more.
We need more.
We need more.
We're gonna start taking hostages if we don't get more fan art.
Yeah, I'm just-
Me of the fan art, like,
Nice.
Me slurping it up like...
that was my joke. My joke.
Well,
my
you're
joke.
reading, I'm drinking.
My joke.
Mine's a whole new
My
joke.
joke.
Well,
My joke.
drinking's different than eating. Would you agree? Would you agree?
My joke.
Thank you, Catherine. You rule and rock.
Thank you.
It's finally over. Thank you for listening. See you next time.